Hi Leo, welcome and many thanks for tuning into my channel for your entanglement reading. Let's jump in and see what we see. So the overall message for this reading, we have the World, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, somebody is thinking about financial legacy. They're working very hard at having more than what they need to live hand to mouth. This is having excess amounts of material wealth, or putting a lot of energy into thinking about that and making it work through actions, maybe taking up a second job or a side hustle. Someone is very concerned about give and take in maybe this entanglement situation and what that means for starting and stopping cycles in their life. So this could be that somebody is starting a new cycle in their life whereby they are thinking and doing to create an abundance of wealth, more than what they need day to day, as a way to be able to give and take a little more evenly in a relationship. Okay, let's take a look at how person one is showing up in this entanglement. We have Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, Strength. That's really nice. What this person has yet to realize, Nine of Cups and the Lovers, and a secret that they're keeping. Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. This is somebody who is coming to this entanglement kind of traumatized or trapped in a way of thinking, trapped in the idea of convention to the point where they feel like they physically can't take action. This person is completely stifled, tied, and bound by a way of thinking. How they appear is victorious after a battle. This person has really put a lot of strength into something and really a lot of energy into making this victory happen. This strikes me as the kind of situation where somebody endures a very difficult event, they get through it, they find victory, and that is how they're showing, but underneath it all, their psychology or their mind still hasn't caught up to the fact that they're free. Now, in the subconscious section of this person's spread, we have the Nine of Cups and the Lovers. So this is what they are still coming to. They haven't realized this yet, but it is influencing their actions. This is a wish granted to do with love. That's fantastic, Leo. I like it. Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Empress. So there is something currently that this person is refusing to look at. It has to do with maybe possibly a move towards somebody, maybe somebody that they love, somebody that is very creative, somebody that they think is really not so much their person, they just have a lot of admiration for them. And they think that there could be a lot of give and take in terms of, creative energy, building a life together. Interesting. With the Nine of Cups and the Lovers here, this is a very intense love connection between two people. I don't know why this person would be refusing to make a decision about give and take and what it is they can create. But perhaps that's what the new cycle is, right? Here we have the Six of Pentacles mirroring the Six of Pentacles up here. This is a give and take energy. Eight of Pentacles is the legacy card. Let's look into the secret that this person is keeping. It's the Queen of Swords. Ace of Wands, King of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yuck. This person is healing from a very traumatic situation that happened. It was very psychologically taxing, could have been abusive. This is a marriage or a union that happened that was very head over heart. Ace of Wands, this is an intense inspiration. They may have been inspired by their person who is their match to end something, or Queen of Swords can be, is very analytical. And she tells you exactly what she thinks. She does not sugarcoat it. There's not a lot of emotion here in the way it is that she's communicating. It's very to the point. And I think the secret that this person is keeping is that in their, what they know and what they can articulate is that they want an ending with somebody and they feel very inspired to do it. This person definitely has a secret. They either want to start something up with the King of Swords or they want to end something with the King of Swords. But I'm feeling more like the King of Swords, the conversations that the two of them have gives them inspiration to really settle this. Remember, the Eight of Swords came up at the bottom. Settle this psychological torment that they somehow got caught up in. They're past it already, and I think the King of Swords has arrived, this person's other, to say, like, you don't need this anymore. Use this as your inspiration. See how he's pointing? Wow, Leo, if this is you, I am also ready for you to move on. I like the fact that your match has shown up and really kind of shown you a different kind of inspiration that you can have to get out of this. All right, let's take a look at person 2 in this entanglement. And while I'm shuffling, I just want to remind you that you can show your support for this channel either by donating through the link in the description box below or by hitting the thumbs up button, sharing my videos, and subscribing. If this isn't your story here that you can identify, but you're still here because you think that it relates to someone you know and love, please send it to them. Person 2 is showing up as the Seven of Swords, the Judgment, and the Queen of Cups. What they don't realize yet, Nine of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the secret they're keeping, their overall energy is the Sun, though. This is ultimate happiness. This is, well, it's not ultimate happiness, it'd be more 10 of Cups. The Sun is like really radiant, joyful. I don't know, I mean, there's a baby on a horse. How could you not love that? How they are showing in the world is very self-serving, making a judgment, Queen of Cups. Okay, this is somebody who maybe has learned to really love on themselves. They have very good judgment. And I think what they're doing is they're calling out some sort of deception. They may be emotionally supporting somebody else to call out deception. What this person has not realized yet, Nine of Swords, this is the Nightmare card. As you can see, this swan has a collar around its neck with a chain. I mean, that's definitely a nightmare to me. 10 of Wands. This is somebody who is having a really hard time getting rid of a very heavy, energetically heavy burden. This is somebody who's had to put a lot of energy into carrying something around. Maybe their anxiety, they don't want it anymore. They're calling judgment on this situation. I think somebody lied to this person and put them in a mindset of just, ew. Queen of Cups is somebody who loves on themselves. This is somebody who self-heals. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. Six of Cups, this is either a past life soulmate. If you don't believe in reincarnation, that is somebody that you have like a very affectionate relationship with. This is, maybe you get together and you play video games even though you're, you know, in your 60s, 70s, 80s. This is somebody who, I don't know why that came to mind, I have no idea. This is somebody that, you know, maybe you share very nerdy things with each other. Temperance here. I think there's something about an influence of this person that helps with the polarizing of emotions. Eight of Cups. Okay, this person is leaving something that was really not good for them. And they're moving towards somebody who, it's just a much, much better, more peaceful union. Much more peaceful union. And that's what's making them so happy, is they're calling judgment on this really shitty, deceptive situation. Okay, the secret that they're keeping. Four of Swords. This is somebody who is thinking a lot. King of Cups at the bottom. Okay. What I have to say here is that secretly this person dreams about making an offer to somebody who they are extremely sexually attracted to, because this person is very attractive. They're very charismatic. They're very creative. I think it feels very much at home to them, like they are this person's person. The King of Cups is very emotionally supportive because he doesn't really demand a lot in terms of emotional maintenance. He knows his emotions so well that he doesn't even need to talk about them, right? Like, we don't need to suck up all the air with talking about, you know, dragging out all the emotional issues and blah, blah. The King of Cups sorts it on his own because, I mean, he is the king of emotion. But it also means that the King of Cups is very available to help you with your emotions, or help his, her, their partner with their emotions. Now, he also doesn't need to help the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups also, she's got her stuff together. But if the King of Cups is coupled here with the Queen of Wands, this is somebody who wants to make a genuine offer to be there for somebody who is trying to come up with creative measures to move forward. And I think that this person wants to be part of that chariot. And I think that that Queen of Wands is this person. This person who is leaving. They've already left a situation physically, right? They're moving on. They have victory. They're feeling grand. It's just this psychological aftermath here. This is where the King of Cups is going to come in handy, because right now this person one or two are relating intellect and reason over heart. But I think that this person can offer more, can bring more heart into the situation. All right, let's take a look at the nature of this bond. What is the nature of this bond that they are building together? Eight of Pentacles, Temperance, Five of Swords. Motivating it, we have the Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. Okay, the anxiety that's coming up for this person is because this person has a lot of options and they're going back and forth and back and forth. And this person being the King of Cups, I think, doesn't really want to overstep in terms of managing this person. I think that they just want to help them or be available to them. Again, I come back to this. The King of Swords is pointing out the Ace of Wands. Here are all the passionate reasons why you should free yourself from this psychological thing. It's not even here anymore. It's not here anymore in the physical. It's, you know, I don't want to say that he's, you know, gaslighting her. I think he's saying it's not useful. Ace of Wands, this is a new creative energy that comes in that encourages you to do something different. So I think this going back and forth with the decisions is really kind of making this person anxious. I think that's the thing that they want to leave behind, or they want this person to leave behind. How this shows itself: Eight of Pentacles, Temperance, Five of Swords. There is this going back and forth. There's an overbearing psychological energy here, and somebody is trying to patiently take their time with it in order to understand what the benefits moving forward or in the future can be. I would guess here that one or both of these people, somebody's going through some sort of, I don't want to say a divorce, but a separation or something that's happening. And they're feeling the psychological weight of a demand on them. And they're trying to emotionally stay kind of in the middle, as opposed to being, you know, that polarized emotional stuff, because there are significant implications for their financial situation moving forward for one or both of these people, right? Here's that Eight of Pentacles, legacy. Let's see this situation, how it pans out in the future. How does this pan out in the future? The Devil, Four of Cups, Death. Motivating this, Emperor, Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands. There's an ending to whatever the burden is. See this burden here? This person is burdened because they are very anxious, because there's a lot of going back and forth in this connection. Somebody takes action. Somebody picks up the Ace of Wands, which we saw here, right? And they do the thing. They do the thing that they're supposed to do to give structure to something that, basically they give structure to something that was structuring them. That's what we're feeling here with this overbearing Five of Wands my way, or Five of Swords my way, or the highway. Instead of just accepting and feeling it press down on them and trying to find the peace for the sake of, like, you know, their financial future, this person then turns around and uses the Ace of Wands in order to structure the thing that was structuring them. And the reason I'm saying this is because how it's showing is an ending comes to depression and like a trapped feeling. There's something toxic that was trapping this person, as we see here, right? Here we go, psychological. And it was causing them to feel an incredible amount of dissatisfaction. That ends. The burden goes down. It's done. Wow. I feel like this is a very profound connection, and even if these two don't romantically end up together, this is a significant bond. Significant in terms of we didn't see the Ace of Cups. Interesting. I feel like these two people know each other. All right, what is the advice for the viewer? What is the advice for the viewer? The Devil, the Five of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. Motivating this, the Hermit, the Eight of Cups, and Justice. Okay, Leo, I'm going to say your advice here is to make sure that you are behaving in a way that is just. I feel like this person, I feel like the amount that this person is going to lean on you, and with the amount that you're going to make yourself available to them, make sure that you are not managing them. Allow them to figure out the process themselves. Don't take a patronizing position where you're, you know, maybe too much trying to tell them what to do. It looks like this person is your match, so that if you push, they'll push back. But always keep that in mind. Whether somebody decides to walk away from something or not, that's really up to them. And they're going to do it in their own time here with the Hermit. I mean, you may, if you're this person, you may want to walk away from this connection because, you know, you're being a bit too demanding, overbearing. I don't know. I don't think that's going to help this person, though. If somebody's walking away from something, they're going to do it on their own time. The toxic energy that's here with the Devil, there's a significant amount of regret regarding give and take. So if this is you, then really pay attention to opening a new cycle where give and take is like, you giving and taking in this connection is not just about the immediate. It's not just about this person getting over something, right? The give and take of this connection is going to have long-term benefits that relate to whatever it is you're doing in this connection. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So if you're going to do this, basically do it justice, show up, don't try to manage, be patient, and understand that, you know, that stuck energy has something to do with regret, and you will possibly regret not coming to the give and take that this relationship needs. Okay, I hope that makes sense, Leo. Thanks so much for watching. That's what I have for you today. And if you enjoyed the reading, don't forget to support. Peace and gratitude from me to you, and always take care.